Hello to my Virgos. Virgos, we have a full moon coming up in your sign. Yes, on the same day as the total lunar eclipse. So you be totally letting go of something. I don't know what you be letting go of, but something. Everybody gonna be letting go of something, right? So source is saying, I definitely feel like the moon, we have a first quarter moon now in Gemini. You and Gemini are ruled by Mercury. Mercury goes retrograde on the 15th, the day after the full moon, when it's in a waxing gibbous moon. So let's see what's in your cards. Let's set an intention first, and then we're going to get into it, Virgos. Let's set an intention first. Let's see. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. The sun is medicine. That's right. Getting out in that sunlight is medicine. That's right. Recharging. You know how you feel when you go out in the sun. Wind blowing through your hair, or sun in your face, wind in your back. So somebody's getting ready to learn how to use their fire, toss things into a burning bowl, and operate in your north node, right? So you're learning how to go where you are appreciated and not where you're just simply tolerated. We had a full moon in Leo. Leo's a ruled by the sun. We're coming up on a full moon in your sign, right? And you are ruled sixth house. And so you're witty, you're analytical, you're detailed, health-oriented, organized, and you be critical, right? But source is like, it's time for you to make sure you're operating in North Node in purpose, right? So you want to use your time wisely. You want to use the proper use of fire by going where you're appreciated and not where you're tolerated. 227, befriend fear. You are stronger than your fears. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. Your angel's message is this: as you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere. So it's time to make friends with your fear. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. 227. Y'all remember the show 227? Yeah, if you're around energies where they are motivated by something that's different than you're motivated, go where you're go where you are appreciated, not where you're tolerated. Because again, source is saying to you, you could be missing out on a whole group of energies because somebody is not tapping into something that they fear of. They fear letting go of something, operating in the lower chakras, solar plexus chakras, right? So that could put you in a space of judging, competing, comparing. That gets to be exhausting after a while. So let's get into it. Yeah, so you're definitely getting away from karmics. Definitely getting away from karmics. Yeah. It's 8 again. That was 8 of wands, 8 of cups here. Yeah, because those karmics are getting you all angry, upset, water boiling, steaming hot, a bunch of smoke and mirrors, all of that. Well, you could be using your energy for something better. Like investing in your solar plexus chakra, doing the inner work. You can be using your energy for something else. Like working on self. Seeing what's inside of you that has caused you to succumb to passive and powerless behavior, or egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, like the bully to come out. I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I just want to fight. So this is like not when you're a prayer warrior, right? There it is, prayer warrior. Yeah, not surprised this card came out. Yeah. So say you're definitely working on prayer warrior status. You rather pray for people than on people. I feel like seeing that the fire is the first card out, I see you surrendering to source and learning how to help lead people to water, and giving them an opportunity to drink the water. If they don't want the water, that's okay. You can pray for people. You don't have to become familiar with everything they're going through. They depressed. You got to go save the day. They this and that. I feel like people copying off of them. You feel like you gotta go save the day. You feel like there's somebody trying to mirror everything that you trying to save the day. So it's just saying, Those are karmics. You've been trying to lead people to water, helping them to create a life for themselves, and they still keep dragging you in this sense of entitlement, right? Yeah. Could be somebody you're married to. Could be somebody you're married to, and when you're at a crossroad, because somebody could be linked to somebody who always jumps to conclusions about things. They're very impulsive behavior, and they're karmic. It's two of them. Keep you in high anxiety. I mean, for real, it just keeps you in high anxiety. And so sources say you're about to toss some things into a burning bowl and surrender to source, really pouring into you and enforcing boundaries. In other words, you're going to start asking people, have you prayed about it? What does source say? You know, I can stand in agreement with whatever source says, because you want to send them right into prayer mode, because you are a prayer warrior. So you're saying, I'm standing in agreement with whatever you pray. Yeah, it could be a Aries, right? So somebody is definitely dealing with some karmics that influencing you, right? And what y'all may have in common is that y'all are parents, right? And you're trying to nurture somebody where you feel like, okay, you could feel like something is throwing them off focus because they're watching something. That's where you tell them to stop watching whatever it is causing them anxiety, that they're jumping to conclusions and projecting that onto you. Yeah. Projecting something onto you. What I'm picking up on is that it's two energies who lied about something. They clearly lied about something, right? That's what it's making the karmics. They lied about something, and you believed it when they first told you. Why? Because it connects with something. It connects something with something about you not feeling nurtured. Some kind of trauma bond. That's why you had this person right here. But these energies know exactly what they're saying to you to manipulate you. What's the reason why you have people in when they say, "Oh my God, I'm having a tower moment," is because what's hidden in a tower moment is an obsession. If you're around energies, karmics, that are making you feel like you gotta save them, then it's giving you a God complex. There's nothing you can do until they do the shadow work. Nothing you can do until they do. So you are now surrendering to source, because after a while, no matter how much you keep leading people to water, they won't drink it. They got a reason for why they don't want to drink, because they're obsessed with being in low vibration. These two are tied together, karmics, in a cycle that they're trying to drag you into, and you're trying to work. You're trying to work on you. And so source is going to break this up. Because every single time you're around certain people, you feel like running out of the room. Because they won't do the energy work. They just keep bringing stuff to you. Because they know you're going to analyze it. But guess what? Because they're doing something behind your back. So once you find out what they're doing behind your back, that's when you're going to cut them off. That's where you're going to cut them off. And your psychic abilities and your gifts are increasing. And you got a feeling that these energies who don't want to do the shadow work, Virgo, something in your spirit is like, okay, every suggestion I give is met with some kind of opposition. Every suggestion, and you all are very detailed. Every suggestion you give these energies is met with some kind of opposition, because they don't want to do the shadow work. If you think you're the first person that came across their path that suggested something, it is the same thing with everybody. Literally the same thing with everybody. And what you have in common with these energies are that you're a parent, whether you're the father or mother, I don't know, but you're a parent, and very nurturing one at that. And so it's like, or you just have a very nurturing spirit, and you're a leader. So you help people to add structure to things, and so that gives almost somebody a God complex. But somebody is manipulating you big time, because they're giving you this impression that, okay, you add structure and authority to their lives, and this, and you probably, somebody could be a leader in the workplace, but source is saying these energies are playing, these two energies are playing you. What I say? Master manipulators. Remember, this is genderless. I hear this is genderless. These energies are playing somebody. All for a whole new lease on life. They're literally obsessed. What's hidden in this is the judge. What's hidden in this is Scorpio is also ruling. They really want to end somebody and using you to do it. And you don't see what's being done behind your back. Every time you meticulously watch them, hey, go watch this, Virgo. They talking about me. They doing this and that. You meticulously just and they're just boosting your ego. Sources say, well, you're divinely protected, but you can really see what they're doing behind your back. You want to see what they've been doing behind your back. Scorpio is involved in something. Somebody has a loved one who rode a motorcycle. This is an ancestor. And this is what you have in common with somebody. The person was saying that, oh, they're running away from something, but they knew they were being sacrificed. You're the one that they're using to sacrifice somebody. You are the one that they're using to sacrifice somebody. Because it's giving you a false sense of, saving somebody, helping somebody. So you're creating something new that you're learning how to protect. Because they don't want a secret out. That's why this is, they don't want a secret out. But it's already out. It's already out. They're using you to protect something. To protect themselves, to protect their water. So if we keep going to Virgo, Virgo is going to analyze something. But see, what they're missing out on, Virgo, is you going into your hermit mode. The source is going to show you some physical evidence of some stuff of how these energies are lying to you and using you to try to sacrifice somebody. You'll wake up. You'll wake up. You're not the first person these energies use to sacrifice. That's why people go into hermit mode. Because they like, no. You'll see what these energies are doing. See exactly what they're doing behind people's backs. And then turn around making other people responsible for something. These energies are into dark moon magic. You know how like I post the moon rituals? They'll spread out in the open, moon rituals. But there's really for you teach you how to pour into yourselves. These energies know how to do things like, for example, depending on what phase the moon is in, call somebody and talk about somebody died, especially if they know that the person has a problem. Most people have an issue with, okay, somebody died, a dog died, cat died, a marriage died, a friendship died, death, right? That person pours out. So now the person is empty. They know how to pour some kind of toxicity in. Now the person is like, okay, looking for some kind of nurturing from somewhere. Know how to look for some kind of nurturing from somewhere. And so you being connected to these karmics, you don't see what they're doing to you behind your back while you're upset, feeling like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. That is very deliberate and intentional. You're a light high priestess. You feel things deeply. You know when people are lying. You know when you believe something, and these energies know this, and that's why they have to keep draining you, because they almost feel like, wait, see, watch this. They talking about this person. They talking about that person, because they know you're a leader. But something source is saying to you, you are literally learning how to tap into emotions. You're retraining your ear. Somebody needs to be listening to water every single time you lay down and go to sleep. You need to be drinking more water. Nothing that's going to dehydrate your spirit and give you foot cramps and body cramps and Charlie horses where your spirit is dehydrated. So you don't need any spiritual dehydration. These energies are piling something on. So like you could have a job, but they're piling something on, almost giving you this false sense of protecting some energies, when really what they're doing is draining you, depositing something else in your spirit, and now you feel like, okay, I got to wait. I'm responsible. I got to be responsible for doing so and so. So it's like, okay, you better pull out that sword. They're gonna, you be the fall person. They trying to use you to sacrifice somebody. So, yeah, 2 Taurus are involved in something. And Venus is retrograde. Venus is there's an Aries. There's 2 Taurus involved in something. This is Aries card right here. There's a Scorpio involved in something. They're trying to make it seem like you're in a competition for, you know, high priestess, like the high priestess of the year. So I'm talking to men and women, Virgos. And so it's just like it's not a competition. Everybody has psychic abilities. Everybody. You have to figure out which one is yours. Clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience. Right? I definitely feel like somebody has the gift of telepathy. Emotive telepathy, to be exact. Here. And so Source wants you to go into Hermit mode and really work on that by pouring into yourself. You'll see exactly what you're dealing with when you deal with how these energies talk about people behind their back. Once you go into Hermit mode and you come back out and realize, man, how are they talking about you behind your back and you the one that's trying to help them? That's what's going to break that. That is what's going to break that. These energies get real nervous when people go into Hermit mode because they don't know what kind of downloads you're getting. And so it's just saying you have the whole world in front of you, but these 2 energies you will be cutting off. One of them for sure, that's going to be real easy for you to cut off because you act like it's like you're dealing with a kid, like dealing with a kid that's throwing a temper tantrum. That's going to be an easy one. But another one, the one that's succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, who is being sacrificed, that may be the one that's harder for you to cut off. So there's an Aries for sure you're going to cut off because their energy is just impulsive. But there's a Pisces that you're going to feel like, okay, I want to save that energy. They succumb to passive and powerless behavior. But Source is saying to you, eventually you're going to cut both of them off because you believed something they told you until you realized it was a lie. You were being manipulated because of what they did behind your back. And that's where, for them, the tower is going to fall on them. That's why I keep tell you, you're a prayer warrior. You don't need to go to war for anybody. You need to get into prayer mode and get some clarity that you're connected to money-hungry karmics. And they literally will do anything for money. These 2 energies will do anything for money, including sacrificing people. And you'll read between the lines. You'll see it. Literally anything for money. There's Death card. Literally anything. That's why they talk about people flying all over the place, flying all over the world, and you know, they trying to accuse somebody being into some kind of sex trade, which is a lie. They just telling all kinds of lies. You know, talking about people, you know, going overseas for money, doing something strange for change. That's how somebody got a whole new lease on life. The kind of work that they do when there's cameras all around somebody. And so it's just saying these energies set somebody up with that same death, the end of something. Set somebody up that way. Got pictures, put it on dark web, start circulating stuff. Had somebody crying their eyeballs out. They can't believe their mom is in sex work. They never knew. Oh my God, I didn't know that was going on behind my back. Sadness. So it's just saying, but that's not the truth. Somebody moved on from some shady energies that manipulated them. Yep. So you have the whole world in front of you, but Source is saying to you, here we have 2 and 3 is 5. You fell for some kind of bait, just like a whole lot of other people fell for bait. You have some kind of a partnership in business and in love coming across your path. Yeah. But somebody fell for some kind of bait. Somebody got, Images, nude images of people. Source is saying to you, you fell from some kind of bait. But these energies are dead set on doing these rituals on people, taking people out, just thinking they can just replace human beings. And Source is saying, and using you, got you chained to the devil. And you don't even know what the heck is going on. I mean, who knows? Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. But again, you're divinely protected. These energies specialize in taking out life insurance policies on people. Specialize in it. Got you caught up in some mess. Got you caught up in some mess for money. But Source is saying you're divinely protected. You just need to add some structure and authority to your water, your emotions. I'm telling you, go into hermit mode. Let these energies start talking about you behind your back so you can start getting some downloads. The Source is showing you what they doing behind your back. 800 spiritual downloads. There it is. You'll get real clear in hermit mode. Prepare for new knowledge. This is an alert from your guides. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realizations, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra, the top of your head, in preparation for this divine light. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease through the top of your head into your entire being. The day you wake up to this scheme, plot, plan, trap that these energies are playing is the day they're going to get nervous, because you have been going along with these energies flow for a long time with these lies. People have been set up for a long time. But Source is saying to you, you're getting to the bottom of something. Outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachment. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I'm open to receive it. The moment you realize you've been trying to help people and trying to lead them to water, and they won't drink, they make every excuse for not wanting to get help. Source is saying that's when you need to stop yourself, because at that point you're being played. They don't want help. They want you to be the fall person for something. So now you chained to their demons. Time to watch a movie. And that's why energies, I want to be around these energies. Once people start waking up, they may not have all the evidence and proof of something actually happened, but once these energies start waking up, they like, something ain't right. Your ancestors know just when to come through to shake you out of a trance, to wake you up from something. Go into hermit mode. Go into hermit mode. Learn how to protect, to pour into yourself. Find out what your moon sign is. Learn how to pour into yourself and stay away from these karmics so that you can get the truth. Some real downloads. To unravel yourself. Here we have shine bright. Energetic pull. Yep, stay true. Life source. The source is trying to, somebody wants to get married, but you definitely see some kind of partnership in business and partnership in love trying to come in. But what's happening here is that these energies are feeding into somebody's ego. That's what this is. You're better than, you look better than, you have a higher level position, you got this better, that better, this person is not this and that. When you come out of ego, edging God out, and you recognize that you're protected by source, and you go into hermit mode and get these downloads, that's when you're going to start seeing the truth. The way source needs you to see some stuff. So shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Energetic pull. These energies pull on people's energy. So, a true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. Stay true. The need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. Life source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. and behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Somebody is definitely playing on your emotions. Definitely playing on your emotions, your energy. Like I said, the devil is in the details. You could literally be in prayer and you're just like, oh, I can't move beyond something because I really need to help this energy. Like astral projecting everything. I need to put something on my community page to help people more like educating people, no gatekeeping, educating people. Some energies are great at astral projecting. Here you are on your knees praying for people who please protect this energy. They feel helpless. They don't know what to do. I know how that feels. You try to make all these connections and they astral projecting into your energy. So it's saying it's time for you to do the shadow work. Light worker. You're a light worker. You start learning how to shine a light. Plan where you want to be. So you can start getting paid for the fruits of your labor. Let go of worries. Fast changes. Source is speeding up your light work. Source is speeding up your light work. But you got to go through the dark night of the soul. Whatever it is that you were fearful of, these energies know they playing. These energies are playing somebody like a fiddle. Just in distress. Won't do the shadow work. So it's saying you'll figure it out. Divine source. Help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Got you all riled up. Well, they got a Cheshire cat grin on their face, but you getting mad, fist balled up, frustrated, and they sitting there with a Cheshire looking at each other. Like, yo, we got them mad enough. Okay. Let's add it on more thick. Oh, there's more to the story. So it's like you better learn how to pray for people and then go back into hermit mode so source can show you the truth. Your dreams need a practical plan. Like I said, somebody has a moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Meaning prayer warrior. Somebody is being sacrificed. Somebody who has a moon in Taurus is being sacrificed. And somebody else peeped it. Somebody else peeped it. That somebody that has a moon in Taurus is being sacrificed and somebody else peeped it. That's why people are saying, oh, they running from something. They ain't running from nothing. They in a prayer warrior mode. As soon as they moved on, these energies couldn't wait to, this is what you have in common. They couldn't wait to assassinate somebody's character, but used you. They sacrificing you. You got to know how effective the power of prayer and meditation is. This is not a fight against flesh and blood. Somebody's dealing with some real dark energies. That's using you as a, using you, sacrificing you. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. All right, bye.